Alrighty, so welcome to, well, I think this is episode 5 of Christmas. Still doing Kool-Aid. This is the last of the 3 flavors of the Kool-Aid ones. And so we've done the tropical punch and the grape flavor. And they are the 2 highest ranking flavors so far out of the 5 that we've done. Definitely, I think the grape one is my favorite so far. So this is cherry. You can see the little Kool-Aid men. And I don't know if you can see it. There's a little bit more ability to see this stripe that goes on them in the red. Like the tropical punch had light, almost like a light teal with a pastel blue, and the grape is sort of like a two-tone purple, I guess is the best I can put it. It's hard to figure out how to phrase that any other way. So I've gotten to the point with getting these wrappers off of these things that I'm not likely to pursue a long involved process of trying to open it here. Well, maybe. No, I'm not going to argue with it. I'm just going to snap it at the top. It seems sacrilegious, but and all the pieces went everywhere. Cool. Awesome. I'm definitely going to have to sweep the floor after this. Oh, this smells like cough medicine. All right. Well, let's give it a go. Yeah, very cough medicine-y. It's not bad. I just don't think cherry is something that I seek out as a flavor anymore. Okay, so trying to compare it to what I remember of cherry, like Lifesavers. The flavor is a little bit different from like a cherry Lifesaver or a Jolly Rancher. I don't know who else makes cherry hard candies like that. It's weird because I've been thinking about the way these tend to have what I've called a juicier flavor, but I would almost put them as like a powderier flavor too. I think of like a sweet tart candies or Spree or things that have that kind of, well, like cotton candy has a sort of a textural difference in the way the flavor is tasted. It's a weird little change in how we perceive the taste of a thing that you can kind of get out of the Kool-Aid. And I don't know how they get that because it's crunchy. It's hard candy. And the flavor has it's sort of like being able to notice the difference between how something, like you could take a donut and put it in regular table sugar with cinnamon versus doing a donut with the cinnamon and powdered sugar or a confectioner's sugar. The way we taste that sweetness changes the overall taste we expect from the food. And this does something similar to it. There is a juiciness in the flavoring, which I feel like is maybe down to the sugars that they use. They're using a sucrose and a glucose rather than a fructose. And I feel like there's also the possibility that I think their artificial flavors start with a base of like a grape or pear, maybe even a little bit of apple as a foundation. To which they add the tones that get them the cherry tropical punch and what was the other one? Grape. And maybe that's why I think the grape ranks the highest out of the three of them. This one I'm actually going to put behind the blue raspberry gummy. So I know I was doing a sort of a floating around the middle of the scale at this point, but thus far I would rank them as grape, tropical punch, the blue raspberry gummy, the juicy drop one, then this one, because I think I would still put this ahead of the watermelon, the sour watermelon. I just think, well, I mean, it's not too far different between the two of them, and I think as we go further, those two are going to be paired next to each other because they're a flavor that is always very distinctly fake. Watermelon candies never taste like watermelon. And like fake cherry flavoring, again, it's very distinctively, a fake cherry when you taste a fake cherry flavor. And that's mainly what this is just a fake cherry flavor. There is a little bit of that difference in sugar, and maybe that's, I know the sugar structure of like a grape and honey, and maybe even to a certain degree apples and pears that are used as sweetener sometimes. They have a different sugar structure than, say, a banana or other sweet fruits. And so maybe using the glucose-sucrose pairing is what's misleading my brain to think that there's a little bit of pear or something in there to give that juicy flavor. But I mean, it's a distinctive enough difference that I would almost say like it's in this one, but I think other artificial cherry flavors are not going to have that same flavor profile. I don't know what they do to make their artificial cherry flavor the way they do, but this is distinctly like a Kool-Aid, Gatorade, ice pop kind of juice flavor. I think that's the biggest difference I would say about these. All right. So tomorrow, we move on to another set of multi-flavored candy canes. I might do the sodas next. I bit off more than I can chew. The soda ones have a Dr. Pepper, root beer, and 7-Up. So I think I'll do those next. If you missed that, I think I'll do those next. All right, see you for that. And happy. Oh, I needed to check this, and I wasn't particularly good at it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Today is 9 days before Christmas. So happy 9 days before Christmas. 9, roughly. Yeah. I guess technically tomorrow is going to be 8 days. So anyway, I will see you for tomorrow.